I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and show up and then they shot down.
Test.
Pull up on your back and make that thing.
Okay. That's not really the model name, folks, so don't try to order that or put that in Amazon because you will come up with nothing. Yes, nothing.
It feels gross.
And I bet you if you pulled them out, they're probably worth 10 grand right now.
It feels gross.
You think he'd be mad about that?
Feels gross.
Yeah. He was snoozing in the knife world.
Feels gross.
It's gross. I think it's gross that this knife is now going for $600.
It feels gross. It feels gross.
Yeah, I feel gross. I don't say gross. I won't say gross about economics. I won't say gross about the market. I'm just not going to do it. I'll say gross about a sandwich that has mold on it in my refrigerator that I had hoped was still sort of fresh and I could have ate for lunch today. All right. We want to talk about knives that I think are going to be worth more in 2034. We're in 2024 now. 2034, 10 years from now. Knives that I think are going to be discontinued. Knives, brands. Let's just talk about one brand today. That's the sencut. Sencut brand. It's the lower tier, the budget tier of Civivi and We Company. We Company being the expensive high tier. Civivi being the middle. I talk about it all the time. The middle dog. And then sencut basically as good as Civivi. I don't care what anybody says. We're going to talk about the sencut slashkin. I like the name. Slashkin. You know, it sounds like that should be one of Santa's elves. You know, his main elf, the head of security. Slashkin. Slashkin the elf. He's the head security for Santa Claus, and they named a knife after him because all the other elves carry AR-15s on the security team. Slashkin carries a sencut slashkin. Yeah. We Knife Company reached out to Slashkin one day and said, "Hey, Slashkin." And he said,
"Yeah, how you doing? We Company, I really like your knives."
We Company goes, "Slashkin, we like your name. We like what you do. You protect Santa Claus. Old Saint Nick needs a guy like you. Ex-Ranger, Slashkin." Yeah, he was an Army Ranger. Now Slashkin goes,
"It's my honor to serve Old Saint Nick."
We Company goes, "Well, thank you very much for your service, and we want to name a knife after you, and we want to call it the Slashkin, the sencut slashkin." That's what they came up with. A drop point, sencut knife, D2 steel, micarta, green for Christmas. What would have made this even better? Red highlights, red pops of color, red trim, red pocket clip, red barrel spacers, red, what else? Thumb studs would have been awesome. This would have been the Slashkin Christmas knife for sure. But you know what? They wanted to keep it subtle because Slashkin's a tactical security elf. Yes, liner lock, great action, incredible action. Really great finger forward choil. Now this is a big knife. I think this is unnecessary, but hey. You know what? You're taking away almost a quarter of the blade to have this choil. Quarter inch of the blade. Not quarter of the blade. But I'm telling you what. I really wish there was a Slashkin elf, and I'd like to see his little tiny elf hand holding this huge knife. Because this knife's big. Check out the specs right here. Now, the specs are going to tell you that this knife is probably about 3.65 inch on the blade. I'm going off of just my eyes. And overall, 8.24 on the overall length. This is definitely going to be on bearings. It's a liner lock. It's a deep pocket carry reversible with the tip up. Lord's carry. Now, Slashkin said,
"Do I get to have any say in the design of the knife?"
He said, yes. What did Slashkin say? Slashkin said,
"I want a drop point. I want a finger choil. I want a little bit of jimping. Right here, some jimping." He said, "I want thumb stats."
That's what he said. And this is what he got. Oops. This is what he got. He got himself a knife named after him that's really, really, really cool. I like it a lot. The jimping up here, and it kind of does a little slope down. It's got a hollow grind, D2 steel. You know Civivi does metal right, so we're good here. We're looking real good. And there you have it. Someday, Civivi knives, sencut knives, knives are going to be those knives that piss off
Feels
this guy.
Gross.
You know why? Because they're all going to be in value because they're such good, well-made knives. You know what? I got them everywhere. I got 3 more right here. I got a Civivi here. I've got them everywhere. I didn't expect to be talking this long about slashkin, so I'm not going to talk about the satchel today. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But there you have it. One of 3 sencuts I'll be talking about, and I have a QSP coming in. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the radio VJ DJ. I was just feeling it. I watched Little Marine X the other day, and that's what he does, man. He's so cool. He just gets down. You know, I don't smoke, but he's smoking a cigar. He's got the smoke coming up. He's got the blurred background. He's got the dark. He's got the lights. He's got everything going on. You know, I think he's got dreadlocks. He's an ex-Marine. He's just badass. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to take these damn things off because they're just sound quieters. They're not even actual earmuffs. And my microphone's not even plugged in. No, I just have one of these little portable things right here. Yeah. I'm a fraud.
It feels gross.